Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2020 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport SE with Tech 4Motion V6. This particular one's pure white on the exterior with dark beige interior. Nice bold line down the side into the wheel arches, just like the Atlas, a little different. The regular 3-row Atlas. Nice shadow cast by the deep fold in the doors. Right into the Cross Sport logo right there on the side. Alloy wheels. Air intakes on the front there. Much more aggressive chin on the front here. LED headlights, LED running lights, and all-weather lights. They do not do fog lights on the Cross Sport now. Nice sloping roof line there. Silver roof rails. Keyless entry on 4 doors. LED tail lights. Power liftgate. You have fake exhaust tips down here in the bumper and a big long reflector strip along the back. The new Volkswagen logo right there. Atlas still in the silver trim on the back, the only place it shows on the car, and it's a different font for 2020. This has actually been a popular seller for us. It's gotten a lot of attention, which was rudely interrupted by the pandemic, but make sure you're staying safe, staying healthy, and practicing social distancing. Here's a look on the inside. Lumbar support right here, and then your forward and back and your seat back there. There's a look at the dark beige leatherette seats. They're also heated. Headrest adjust right there. Seat belt adjust over here on the side and also over there. Let's take a look inside. On the inside, power door locks. Standard. Over here we have this wood grain interior. It's kind of a whitewashed kind of wood grain interior. I do like it. Goes into the door there and across into the dash over here and into the other door. Do have, when you get the dark beige interior, you get this two-tone feel, this two-tone effect where it's black and a dark beige. Dark beige on the inset panel here. Now when you move up to an SEL or an SEL Premium, there's actually white stitching pattern that's embroidered into the door there, but you don't get that with the SE with Tech. Nice flat dash across the top and storage tray here, just like you do in a regular Atlas. And then over here, here's your vent setups and also your automatic headlights right here. You do also have something called all-weather lights. They replace fog lights. They're basically side lamps that help illuminate maybe ditches or your path when you're driving. Coin box for storage right there. That's your standard coin box storage there. And then it's a telescoping steering wheel. You pull out, push in, raise it, lower it, lock it in wherever you need it to be. The big difference though is on the steering wheel. It's a flat bottom leather wrap steering wheel as usual. However, now it has silver spokes on it instead of the piano black finish on the spokes here, and it's contoured a little different. Feels a little wider to me in the center. The new Volkswagen logo in the center as well. And then if you go with an R line or an SEL Premium, you're going to get a different leather here. It's a dimpled leather, kind of like a golf ball, but it's puffed up. It gives you a sport grip on both sides of the steering wheel here, just in this section here. Now everything else is going to be the same as the regular Atlas pretty much. The digital the LCD display in the center is customizable, just like on all other Volkswagens there. You can change what's displayed there. Speed warning, fuel economy, oil temperature, miles to empty, and then actual speed. And then over here on this side of the steering wheel you have your cruise control functionality. It does have adaptive cruise control. Now what's different about the Cross Sport from the regular 3-row Atlas is the SE with Tech trim for the Atlas Cross Sport does not come with lane assist. Does not have it. You would have to have a camera up there behind the rear view mirror, and you don't have that. That's a rain sensing setup right there. So you have rain sensing wipers, but you don't have lane assist on this one. This particular one on the safety features are going to be blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and front assist. And that's your autonomous emergency braking. And then rear cross traffic alert is at the rear. And of course, blind spot etched on the mirrors. Volume control is still right here, although it's now colored silver instead of black. And what was colored silver up here is now black on the tabs. As I said, that is a telescoping steering wheel. Over here on the radio, it's an AM/FM satellite radio. with an HD camera. Super, super cool, crisp picture there. Trajectory steering on that guy there. And the green line shows where you're headed straight back. The yellow line actually turns with the steering wheel to give you that trajectory steering, and then the red line signifies where your bumper is. Now, but with that being an AM/FM radio and satellite radio, you do have satellite XM Sirius for 3 months free of charge, no charge to you. You do also have App Connect. That's Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink, using your phone hooked up to one of those two spots right there. Those two USB ports. Then you also have an auxiliary port and a 12-volt charger port right there in the middle. And down here, you do have wireless charging too. So you're able to just lay your phone down here on that little pad right there. Like I've got my phone here. This is actually a Mophie case that's on this one, and it was actually able to charge through that. Pretty nice that it does that. So I just put that down there and it charges. Then you have the push button start up here, and then your and it shows me charging the cell phone. With the driving modes here, you have snow, you have normal, custom, eco, and sport, and then also off-road and off-road custom. Just like in the Atlas, the regular Atlas, I can tweak how these things respond. I can actually set them. Pretty nice that you can do that. And just by turning this back to the roadway, now I have eco, normal, sport, and custom again. And I can also push down on this and select different ones there. Park Assist, or Park Pilot, excuse me, is your sensors at the front of the car and the rear of the car. And by pushing that button when you're stationary, it will bring up the camera. You can also change the modes. Pretty nice that you can do that. And trailer hookups and things of that nature. Pretty cool that you can do all that. All right, up above here, you do have a vanity mirror with an LED light above. Over here on this side, you do have the same thing, an LED vanity light. All right, and then Sunglass Storage right here in the middle. Armrest storage right here. There's my sanitary wipe. I wiped everything down before with the pandemic, I made sure I wiped everything down before I sat in the car. You have a USB right there. So you have 3 USBs up front, which is nice. Electronic parking brake right here. And we're going to take a look at the back row. Back row. But you do have CarNet free for 5 years on this car. 5 years. That's your information, roadside assistance, and emergency services up there. And then you get a free month of Wi-Fi. And it's through Verizon. And then after that, of course, you have to set that guy up. Let's take a look at the second row. Oh, and there is a power lift gate right here that I can open that back hatch with. And then I can pull down on this, or pull up and hold it, and that's going to close that hatch as well. Nice that it does that. This car comes in at $40,585. The extras on this car are going to be monster mats at $235 and cargo blocks at $85. Here's a look at the second row. Now, what's nice about this car is the fantastic amount of space that you have behind the driver in this car. I'm 6'1", and I can sit back here, and I have easily 7 to 8 inches of legroom behind the seat where I was just sitting up front. Ridiculous amounts of legroom, super creature comfort. Here's a look through from the back seat to the front. There's a look at the instrument cluster, the radio center display there, armrest, and then back to here. Now for comfort, you have the vents here for your passengers in the rear. They can open and close these here, but the climate control is all controlled up front. The glove box does have, I missed on the glove box, that you do have with the AM/FM radio and satellite, you do get a CD player as well. CD player there also has an SD card reader right there, and then SD card holders right there, and then our seatbelt clips and your manuals in there. This car has a ton of room back here. Latch hookups for your car seats right back here. Now, unlike the 3-row Atlas, there are no latch hookups in the middle seat, but they are on the 2 outboard seats. You do have an armrest in the middle here with a cup holder in the middle. I really like the dark beige interior. In addition to the black, the two-tone color combo works really well. Now down here you do have 2 more USBs, so that gives you 5 total USBs in the car. And then you also have a 3-prong plug-in right there, so you can mix it with a blender if the amperage is right, and you can mix drinks in the back seat. I wouldn't advise that, but I just kid with that. No drinking and driving, no mixing of drinks in the back seat. That's not cool. But you can charge your laptop back here. There's a look at those seat belt clips too. Lots of legroom and headroom here. The roof line is sculpted. Let's take a look at the rear hatch. Nice little spoiler built in up here, and it's a sleek look. There again is that logo. In the back here, lots and lots of cargo space. Those 2 seats will fold flat, and they fold about an inch lower than this rear deck does. That's to accommodate headroom there when you have a tall rider in the back seat. The seats are a little bit lower. There's actually a little rail there that runs the cargo cover on each side there. Trunk lights right here, and it's also carved out there for wider pieces of or objects, maybe like a golf bag or something like with golf clubs. You do also have monster mats, roadside assistance kit, and cargo blocks right there. There's your push button for the hatch. Whoops, I missed it. And that closes it there. Nice look with the LED tail lights, LED turn signals, and LED reverse lights as well. Everything on this car is LED. Super nice. This car does come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty from Volkswagen. 2 years of free maintenance are included in that, so your 10 and 20,000-mile oil change are covered by the dealership. I'm sorry, by Volkswagen at any Volkswagen dealership. And in our dealership, if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's, we'll give you a 3rd year free maintenance. That's a 30,000-mile oil change, also free of charge. That's a local deal only. And then if you do buy from me, we also give you a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty. 10 years, 200,000 miles nationwide engine and powertrain warranty. So if you're interested in this car, please give me a call, 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257, on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.